Alright, so I got a little bit frustrated with the Crappypasta website. Most of the stuff on there seemed, let's just go with lengthy. So we're gonna try Crappypasta. I found one that's barely 4 paragraphs, and it's probably gonna be funny. So, I don't know, I'm trying this one out. Joan Blake lay fast asleep in her bed. The dust from the early sunset floated around the room, being penetrated through the scarlet curtains. She woke at 6:20 a.m., rolled out of bed, and pulled the curtains open. The sun rested just above the houses on the street opposite. Joan seized the opportunity for a photo. She threw on some clothes, walked down the stairs, grabbed her disposable camera from the table at the bottom of the stairs, and walked out the front door. Her house being at the beginning of the road, she was in the perfect position to get a good snap at the sunrise. Looking through the lens, she saw the empty pavement, the houses in the opposite street, and a gorgeous sunset. With no one around, she took the pictures with no interruption. Walking back into the house, she fed her dog, dusted the mantelpieces, and then went to get the photos developed. With still nobody around, she put a coat on and left for the local printing shop. Walking home, she held the envelope with the photos in her hand, wanting to know how... I'm trying to speak English, it's not in English. Wanting to know how they had turned out. Greeted by her dog at the front door... Her dog? She walked over to the table and grabbed her gold letter opener. Wait, so they... Okay, I know that I'm supposed to just be reading, but I feel like if I'm confused, then someone who's not even seeing the text must be confused. It literally skipped from walking back in... She walked back into the house, right? And dusted the mantelpieces, and then she went to get the photos developed, with no one around, and she put a coat on and left for the local printing shop. And then there is nothing, and then it says walking home. So they just totally skipped the whole printing shop scene. I am upsetty spaghetti. Okay, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm sorry. I couldn't not address it. Walking home, she held the envelope with the photos in her hand, wanting to know how they had turned out. Greeted by her dog at the front door, she walked over to the table and grabbed her gold letter opener. She lifted out the photos and looked at them in horror. The picture was the photo that she had taken, the sunrise. However, at the end of the road, where there should have been nothing, there was when the picture had been taken. Joan Blake saw herself standing at the end of the road with gnarled arms and hands and an eerie, artificial smile. She looked at the picture with utter terror, not knowing what to do. She looked at the other pictures. They were all the same sinister smile and arms that every small child makes when they want to scare someone, arched just below shoulder length with gnarled, bent fingers. Joan Blake, perplexed, walked back upstairs, went to bed, and never woke up, a peaceful end to a life tinged with murderous rage. Okay, I know that I did this to myself, I'm aware. I picked this one, and I picked this website. But come on. Dude. Okay. Alright, this is fine. I'm sorry.